I was given an offer, June of this year, that could have got me home or whatnot. But I believe in fighting for not only myself but others.
I just want that whip that I seen in the magazine. I just walked on the red carpet with some bag of jeans. Mama, your son, the man.
All right, so Ralo, man, how you feeling, man? How's it going, man?
Feeling like a Muslim, feeling like a big ox. 4 years in, I'm still smiling, I'm still winning, I'm still happy. Bills paid. Things are going good for me. A lot of shit going good for me. I feel good. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. Yeah, I can't complain, man. So I'm just happy to see you smiling, man. What's some keys for you to stay so positive? Like you said, going on 4 years right now, man.
So the thing that keep me going the most, of course, my team, my girl, my manager queen, a couple of, CEOs that I have put up under my Fine America umbrella. You got your Gold Mouse, you got your Doodles, you got, my niggas in Pakistan that have been holding down apartments since I've been incarcerated, Dean, a lot of people that's been supporting me, whether it's T.I. I mean, I don't want to leave no names out because a lot of people been heavily supporting me, and the support is what keep my adrenaline rushing, keep my heart pumping, keep me going. All them the people that have mentioned me in all these big records, Drake, my boy Lil Baby, Dirk, Jacquees, all the homies, just the love that keep you going, man. The love go to the heart, and the love come from the heart, and that would keep the heart pumping.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. So can you give us an update on the case, man? Because we hear different things, we hear rumors, but let's get it straight from you, man. What's the latest?
I mean, I was given an offer, June of this year, that could have got me home or whatnot. But I believe in fighting for not only myself but others, and a lot of people, when people get caught in the acts of criminal activity, a lot of people don't like accept responsibility for their actions. Everybody will be smiling, happy when the money coming, and whenever a person, it's a scene in whatever criminal activity that we doing. Everybody have a smile on their face and everybody happy, but when it's time to step up and accept responsibility for the shit, niggas don't want to do no time. Niggas don't want to goddamn. Niggas can't goddamn stay in the kitchen or some shit. They want to eat the food, but they don't want to cook the food. You smell me? They just want to get served. You know what I'm saying? So I beg people over and over, like, hey John, look, this me and you, you know what I'm saying? Let's not get nobody else in trouble. Like, we can stand up and we can accept responsibility for our actions. And a lot of people can get exonerated from situations, you know what I'm saying? But when you got the other person that maybe, doing such and such with you, if you try to step up to the plate, it won't look right, you know what I'm saying? Because both parties have to initiate, stepping up and accepting responsibility for the act at hand. I see a lot of people that get caught in the car with a firearm. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you, myself, and him, the camera guy, all three of us in a car, and there's a firearm up under the seat, and it's my firearm. I think that person should claim their firearm instead of allowing the officer that's stopping that vehicle to arrest everybody on the scene. I think that a person should stand up for they exonerate people from the situation, but some people so selfish that they don't want to take their lick and keep ticking, John. You smell me? We gotta man up sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like it been several times where when I was younger, myself and my kid's mother, we was in the house and they came with a warrant to come get me, and the firearm was there and a couple of drugs and stuff was there, and they wanted to arrest her, and I stood up. I said, hey, look, John, all this mine. You know what I'm saying? I went to prison, of course, but I saved her for getting a conviction. You know what I'm saying? Because it was my shit. You smell me? And I think that us as people, man, sometimes you just gotta I ain't telling no nigga to tell on themselves for now, but sometimes that's what it take in order to get other people off, you know what I'm saying, out of the way of your situation. Cause I would prefer to have no co-defendants, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying I go take my lick and go sit down, you smell me? So the opportunity that was given to me back in June required it. Required, an individual, I ain't never gonna speak about the names or whatnot, to step up to the plate. And I don't do no, I can't do no snitching or telling them nothing like that. So it kind of got me in bondage because a person don't want to take responsibility for their actions. Just remember, so that's where we at right now. I hope this interview and other people encourage individuals to stand up and take responsibility for their actions. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making others suffer, you gonna make me go to prison for the next 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking some shit that you can go get some probation for. You smell me?
Yeah. No, I understand that. So did you get sentenced or are you still fighting this?
Nah, see, cause my sentencing was supposed to be reduced. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be reduced, and they was gonna allow me to come out there and talk to the kids and teach some classes and go to different juvenile justice systems. And the government, I have a prosecutor. He ain't been a bad prosecutor, but of course everybody gonna say all prosecutors are the worst. But he gave me an opportunity to participate in a program to help the youth. You know what I'm saying? And Queen pretty much know the name of this program. I don't know it right off back, but they trying to end the violence. They said the violence is up very high in our area and in our country, and they gave me an opportunity to go out there and talk to the youth. You know what I'm saying? To speak of why we shouldn't be doing what we doing or whatnot. And I see a lot of different artists and rappers and musicians and people of my status. They just going to jail for violence, for shooting, for a gun. Ain't no nigga going to jail for no paper no more. Ain't nobody coming to jail to get no money. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you mention Ralo, you gonna mention Ralo about some money. Ralo get caught with some money. Ralo got locked up for getting some money. These niggas getting caught and locked up. Well, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I respect the game or whatever a nigga doing. But come on, John, like, it gotta be more than Ralo going to jail about some money in this generation. You mean to tell me, it's gonna be one nigga in every generation? The generation before me was Meech, of course. And now me, I'm the only last nigga that's gonna get locked up for some paper, you know what I'm saying? I honor, you know what I'm saying, a nigga hustling, you know what I'm saying, to provide for their people, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I would like to stop the opiates of people getting, with the fentanyl and these pills and things that matter. I would love for that to end. But you know what I'm saying? All this violence, there's some shit that need to be spoken upon. And the prosecutor that's on my case, I don't want to mention his name or whatnot because he put my name in no bullshit or nothing like that. But he giving me an opportunity. He have offered me an opportunity to go speak to the kids and stuff like that. But within that opportunity, it requires others to take responsibility for their actions that was done along with myself. You know what I'm saying?
Understood. So, what are you looking like right now? Another 2 years, or is this just an ongoing thing?
I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying, we get the situation resolved and, people step up to the plate and accept responsibilities for their actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some people that get caught. Like, I got caught red-handed. You know what I'm saying? And niggas still want to fight. You know what I'm saying? I understand the fight. I admire fighting. But some fights can't be won. You know what I'm saying? We real smart warriors or kings don't fight battles that cannot be won. You smell me? Like, it's just certain shit. Like with DNA and cameras and things of that matter, you can't beat DNA. You can't beat a camera. You smell me? Like, if you could, then shit, enlighten me. Because, baby, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's something out there I don't know. You smell me? But, you can't beat certain things, you know what I'm saying? And niggas, I mean, with the phone, bro, like, you gotta know that whenever we using these communication devices, that shit don't never delete. So even if we delete these things, or if you and I FaceTime, or you send me a video, you text me up, well, however it go, we have to really know that they got this crew that work for the federal government called a tank team. It's called the tank team, and they can recover any text messages that was text from that phone. I know everybody got them little West apps and all that, but at that time I wasn't using it, and we have to be competent that goddamn you can't beat, you know, that shit once it's in now, it's in now. And niggas think they can delete it. Niggas might say I changed my number. What the fuck? I can't about just change your number. Look, Joe, the motherfucker get in that motherfucker phone. Like, and I was appalled by them getting in that motherfuckers, because I thought that Apple protect you, but I'm here to tell y'all, PSA, service enhancement, look, John, they getting in them Apple devices, bro. They getting in them bitches. I don't give a fuck what you read on Google. I read it. I did all that. The federal government is getting in them motherfuckers. I promise you.
Yeah. And what did it mean for you? This clemency group wrote this letter to Joe Biden, and it had signatures from Drake, Lil Baby, Killer Mike, Deion Sanders, and so many more. What did that mean to you to have that much support coming from your fellow people?
I think that we as a community, as people, you know what I'm saying? When somebody give us their word, they should stand on it. Just like from the initial thing that we talked about at the beginning of this interview, niggas gotta stand on what they say. You know what I'm saying? And the Honorable Joe Biden, he gave us his word that he will decriminalize marijuana. That's what he ran off of. You know what I'm saying? That, I don't want to speak ill on the brother and that like that, but you got to stand on that shit. And I think us as people, we find it hard to keep ourselves in remembrance of what a motherfucker said. You smell me? So, like, I think that we as people need to bring him into remembrance of what he said. And I appreciate every person that wrote the letter, wrote on my behalf, the Drakes, the Killer Mikes, the 2 Chainz, the Offset, Quavo, all the bros. Just man, I take my head over to them. Kevin Gates get a little jealous. So I love you, Kevin Gates. I appreciate you, Kevin Gates, because he'll write me and cuss my ass out. Why you say my motherfucking name? You know what I'm saying? So take my motherfucking coof out of Killer Mike. I take my coof out to my brother Kevin Gates or whatnot. So yeah, I highly appreciate that, and it just, we try, you know what I'm saying? And we I think by November of this year, and that's another reason why I want to push things back, is because I know in November of every year, every year or whatnot, that's when federal laws get passed, and they be adamant about passing these laws. So I wanted to kind of be patient a little bit before I schedule my sentencing, you know what I'm saying, and move forward. I'm hoping that certain individuals hold their hands with me, and they can get me out today. They can get me out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I could have been out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm so maybe it's my street mentality and where I came from, you know what I'm saying, that programmed me to, not be selfish or whatnot. And, I love myself. I love what I stood on, you know what I'm saying? I hate that I love the streets, you know what I'm saying? And I'm loyal to the streets, you smell me? And I'm, I can't be a rat, you smell me? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta, if I don't goddamn, be willing to accept responsibility for his actions or whatnot, then, I'm gonna have to take that lick, and I'm gonna have to do them 2 years. If Joe Biden don't handle his business and goddamn, do what he said he gonna do, shit, I'm gonna be stuck with it. But, however it go, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I done did, done that 4 on it, you know what I'm saying? They require you to do 6 on the sentence or whatnot. But I'm knocking down that 4, baby, and we'll have 2 more. And I hope that the world and all my people continue to support me, continue to show love, continue to sent me money. Lil Baby, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby sent me $50,000. He kind of sent me more than a lot of individuals outside of P at QC. You know, QCP, you know. I call him right now and say, send me $100. He'll send it to me today. So I love him. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that I continue to have that leverage within the next 2 years. If I had to go to prison for the next 2 years, I'm hoping, goddamn, you know, everything go well with the situation that we have at hand and the offer that the prosecution team have given me. You smell me?
Absolutely, yeah. All right, Ralo, so you got this new album dropping, Political Prisoner, man. First off, just explain why you chose that title for the project.
I chose that title because I was talking to a brother, a real good, close brother to me by the name of John Doe. And the prosecution team, I was asking for a better plea. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this marijuana, John, like, you know, why y'all being so adamant about me doing, you know, so much time in prison for some marijuana? You smell me? From the initial jump, they were offering me 10 years. And I was able to talk them down, but I was trying to talk them over down to 5 years. Like, hold up, John, like, you know what I'm saying? And then they went up to 20. So anyway, when they kept going up and down with this pleas and all this type of shit, because I was fine. I got a great lawyer by the name of Brian Steele, Drew Finley, and Don Samuel. They're amazing lawyer. They're a good team. And they had told my lawyers, like, we're not going to give Ralo up on the 10 years, you know. Like, we just not going to give Ralo on the 10 years. And, you know, my lawyer, Brian, was like, look, man, he's a good person. He was like, look, man, he organized crime. Like, he was organized in his organization. And he had people that actually raked his yard. He had people that watched his cars. He had people that watched the gate, watched the camera. He had people that watched his every move and cooked for him and just different things. And some of these things weren't even criminal activity, but they stated that I was very organized within my I guess, but they say organized crime, and they were trying to say I ran like a criminal enterprise or some shit like that. And that's the worst case you can get is a CCE. So and saying that, you know, John Doe said, man, look, man, that's like a political move they pulling against you. Like, that's a political move. Like, so when you put that together and me being in prison, that's like being a political prisoner. Because of my political beliefs, you know, I believe in certain things, you know what I'm saying, that they possibly don't believe in. That, you know what I'm saying? I think that instead of me hiring security, I might as well hire my niggas to secure me. Instead of hiring, you know, a nanny from another family, I believe in hiring people within my circle to be my nanny for my kids. So I believe in utilizing the people around me, whatever they gifts or they strengths. I believe in utilizing them and communicating them together and bringing unity, which brings a community. You smell me? And with that knowledge, I think that surpassed them in a way. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something that I stood on because of where I came from in the Bluff. We always been kind of like a family in the Bluff, even though we was drug dealers and drug addicts. You know, we had like a systematic thing. We knew who washed the clothes. We knew who go steal the clothes. We knew who washed the cars. We knew who steal out of Walmart and bring the food to the hood. And that's just how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? We knew who taught the kids how to ride a bike. You know what I'm saying? You get him $5 to go buy him a crack ride, he gonna teach the kid how to ride a bike or whatnot. And with, I guess, the way that I move and the way I've grown into, you know, in the summertime, we used the goddamn fire barrel to get the mosquitoes away. Because the smoke used to make the mosquitoes go away. And the summertime, the wintertime, we used the fire barrel to heat ourselves up. We get our jumpsuits and shit and stand by the fire barrel and do some curb serving. And we utilize stitcher cars to run to another house when the other house didn't have lights or whatnot. So I guess with those things that I utilized when I was younger, I utilized when I got rich. You smell me? And it may be offensive to the federal government, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how I was raised. I ain't know no better. This is what I knew. You smell me? So with those political beliefs, you know, it been held against me, you know what I'm saying? And that what led me to be, I guess, a prisoner. And you put both of them together, again, that's a political prisoner. You smell me?
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I know you ran a contest for the artwork. So why did you choose this artwork as the one you wanted to use?
I mean, I really, I stood on, promote, drug dealing and violence and, a lot of different things that I was taught. It was dudes like I looked up to, like Frank Lucas, the Honorable Big Meech, and other people of that caliber that I looked up to in life. And I completed that journey. I became the biggest in my neighborhood. I was the first young nigga in my city to come up, run around in the lamb, not off a rap check, but out the streets. You smell me? And I feel like I accomplished that mission. And now it's another mission that I'm trying to accomplish, and that's being one of the most honorable Muslim brothers that I could possibly be. If I look at the Malcolm X movement, I done the cry tears. You smell me? Every time I see the way he was assassinated at that member, I cry tears. You smell me? And I have became like the imam of every facility I've been at. You know what I'm saying? I gained a lot of wisdom knowledge throughout studying and reading and I teach classes and stuff like that. And I think that it's showing growth. You know what I'm saying? And getting on your knees and praising God is the most honorable and most, peaceful and patient and honorable thing to do. You smell me? I want to be honorable. I don't want my kids to remember me as one of the biggest drug dealers in the southern region of, the United States of America. I want my kids to remember me and having a great legacy. I ain't want to put no money on this cover. I want to show and promote that we can pray. You smell me? It's cool to pray. It's cool to ask God for forgiveness. It's cool to have regret. I was the type of nigga that didn't live with regrets. You smell me? And without regret, you can't have repentance. You gotta have the 3 R's. You gotta regret, you gotta repent, and then you gotta refrain from doing the act that you did in order to get that forgiveness. So with the cover, I just wanted to show that, I wanted to drop it on September the 10th because the next day is September the 11th, and I know that throughout my generation of people, due to the tragedy that happened in New York on September the 11th, they look at the Muslim in a they just look at us in a bad manner, you know what I'm saying? And I want to, promote that we Muslim, that don't mean that goddamn every Muslim have bad intentions. What those people did was fucked up. You smell me? That's their crime and that's what they did. What I did right here, I sold drugs. You know what I'm saying? This my crime and this what I did. So don't because I'm getting caught up with drug dealing, make all the Muslims look like drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? So don't let the things that dumb brothers did reflect on us because of they blowing up a building or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that occurred within different generations, with the Muslim over there. We are people of peace, of honor, of love, you know what I'm saying? And I want to promote that and, get the negative aspect out of people's head about the Muslim. Smell me?
Understood, yeah. And you just released this new song, Falling Apart, with T.I and 2 Chainz, man. And you mentioned that you grew up listening to their music. So what does it mean for you, not only to do music with them, but have them be like 2 of your biggest supporters at this time?
Man, a lot of people look at me, in a colossal manner, a hero or some kind of superhero type shit. People love Ralo. People get my face tatted on them and things of that matter. And, I never poked my chest out and, came upon the world with arrogance. You know what I'm saying? When there was people before me, bro, I show homage. You smell me? And I stood and laid in the bed in prisons and shit and listened to 2 Chainz when he had his couple of years of number him on the radio. And I just loved his music. I love his swag, the way he do that shit. It's just nobody can do it like him. And T.I, man, I can't even it's not even enough words to say how much he motivated me as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Listening to him growing up, to listening to him ride in different cars past my mama trap house and my daddy trap house and in the bluffing on Simpson. We honor him. This man, we love him. He wanted the goats. No matter what a person may say about him, man, you know what I'm saying? His music speaks for itself, and you know, he every dog has a day, and he's still a legend to me. You smell me? So I can't even I can't even sit right here on this camera on this phone and give the appreciation that is deserved for them. You smell me? So I take my hat out to them. I honor it. I love them. I appreciate them. And shit, I don't know what the fuck I could possibly do to repay them. You smell me? But if they ever need me, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, understood, man. And you dropped this song, man, for the ladies, man. I Want It. This is kind of out your comfort lane, man. So how did this all come about, man?
You know, Jacquees and I, we spent a lot of time together when we was walking around with Birdman. At the time of my introduction to Birdman, I was finna sign to him. And Jacquees and I grabbed a grand relationship. Here's all the homies. They love me to death, man. Shout out to them. And they honor me, you know what I'm saying? And I know like a lot of dudes, you know, utilize the women for screening. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I made so much fucking money in the streets, and I mean my indictment show for itself. I made over $20 million. I guess niggas thought I was playing when I was talking about that shit and saying how much paper I would make. I guess niggas thought it was a game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they thought was prop money on the jail. I don't know what they thought, but you know what I'm saying? I was able to show the world, like, look, man, I ain't need a rap chick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sit in a cocky manner. So I wasn't too, too fucked up about screening. I'm like, man, I ain't got a motherfucking never screen. I ain't never got to go number one. I'm still rich as fuck. You smell me? I ain't never need that. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as I get incarcerated, Empire been sending me, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I be getting $30,000-$40,000 a month in my account for screening. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the money that I've been able to utilize to buy my mama a place and buy me a new community, in which they took my last community to Pakistan. And I had to buy some new apartments. I had to buy my mama a new house. I had to buy new land to build me a studio on. And when it got like that, I like, shit, I need to call Jacquees to get me a girl song. I like, shit, I got to screen a little bit because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't able to sell no dope, even though I ain't going to sell no dope no more again in my life or whatnot. But, you know what I'm saying, I needed that, you smell me? And Jacquees, he was honorable, and he was able to send that over there ASAP. And, Birdman cleared it the same day I asked him. And, they supposed to doing the videos, and I can't wait till they do them. I hope y'all be at the listening session next week as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I know we're running out of time here, Ralo. So why don't you go ahead and just give some last words to your fans, man. Let them know what they mean to you. And if there's any way that they can support you, whether it's writing letters or buying merchandise, whatever it may be, just let them know what they can do to help out.
So first I want to tell them, you know what I'm saying? I know people be wanting to send me some money and shit, you know what I'm saying? They can go to my website, www.america, FAMERICA, news, NEWS.com to send me any donations or whatnot, because I know as an individual, he been scamming. He been writing people, kind of like he me, from other pages, and the whole fucking world know I got down run my page with Queen or whatnot. So if they want to send me some paper or whatnot, go to famericanews.com and send it to me. Or if it's too much money, like if you sending me money like Lil Baby or P at QC, you can just get the wire information, and you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is email me off to famericanews.com, and I'll send it to you. Smell me? If you want to buy a feature, I'm still selling features. I'm still dropping music. I'm still doing whatever. I'm still selling merch. But buy you some merch from me. However, to support me, you smell me? I appreciate all the love and support. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I want everybody to focus on everybody that follow me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to be like, Because I know a lot of people say they want to grow up and be like Ralo, but shout out, I'm in the Fed, you smell me? And I don't want to lead y'all where the big homies before me led me. You smell me? Because they want to send me to prison for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? They ain't want me to ever get out of jail. You smell me? And with that, I just want people to do right. You smell me? Obey the laws of the land. You smell me? That's what the Quran tell the Muslim to do, dog. Obey the laws of the land. You smell me? And you know, I still got fucked up ways. I'm still having a conflict with them ever talking to the police or whatnot, and I still have a mistrust for them, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to move as far away from that as possible, man. And just do right, you know what I'm saying? Just do the right thing, John. You smell me? And that's what I want you to do. If you want me to, you know, if you want advice from Ralo, you smell me, just do right, John. And if, you know what I'm saying? And if it's your shit, John, you know, I know niggas be scared to go to jail, bro. Take us responsibility for your shit, John. Don't let the whole sip shank. You know what I'm saying? Somebody stand up and be a man and take that shit to the chin than allowing several individuals to go to prison, John. When a lot of times this shit can be stopped. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times this shit can be stopped. A lot of times niggas can take responsibility for their actions and free others. You know what I'm saying? Instead of letting a nigga tell on you, you smell me? And you know what I'm saying? All the women, please, man, I keep saying all these niggas coming here with these domestic violence cases, John. Like, as soon as a nigga tell on a nigga, he'll rap forever. But as soon as a bitch call the police on the nigga, another nigga gonna fuck with her. You smell me? And she ain't a rap. She ain't considered a rap. But that's telling. You smell me? That's telling. If possible, you gonna be fucking back with the nigga, John. Don't put nobody in your business, John. If you know you gonna fuck that man again, don't go that route. If you for real finished with the nigga and the nigga harass you on the way, then okay, I understand that. But if you know you gonna fucking suck that nigga dick, dog, don't call the police, dog. Just stay silent, John. Keep them folks out your business, because once they get in your business, it gonna make it a bigger problem for you and him. You smell me? Man, take care of your kids, fuck child support, man. A lot of this shit just straight lame, John. You smell me? A lot of shit could be avoided. And I beg that we avoid it. You know what I'm saying? I beg that we work together.
I just want that whip that I seen in the magazine. I just walked on the red carpet with some baggy jeans. Mama, your son done made more money than his daddy seen.